Awesome. Thank you for playing along with that and dancing. That's my biggest hope, that everyone does that. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome. Happy Monday. Welcome back to another very special edition of Happy Hour. I'm your host, Hayden Humphrey, and I'm here with my very special guest and former roommate and very good friend, Meghan Powell. Meghan,
hi.
For those who don't know you, please give us a rundown. Who are you? What are you up to?
Oh, who am I? My name is Meghan Powell, and I am Hayden's former favorite roommate.
Yes.
I know that's
I forgot that part. I forgot that. I forgot to say that. Yeah.
So, not many times you get to find good friends from Craigslist. You know what I mean? But,
That's true.
I mean, we were good Craigslist finds.
Nailed it.
Yeah, and I am right now, actually, I was just telling Hayden a little bit ago that I am accidentally temporarily moved back home with my family.
I love when that happens.
I know, right? I know. It was a perfect time for it to kind of happen. I was driving down to Florida beginning of March with my mom to spend time at their Florida home and create some memories. And boy, have we. And then all this kind of snowballed. All my work got canceled and everything. And so I feel like I've moved. I feel like I'm in high school again. Gas prices are $1. Like, you got
to tell your parents where you're going.
I have to tell
paying for your booze.
Yeah. I mean, I have to ask permission to use the car, and I'm excited because it's the time I can get out and go, get milk. Or remember when you're excited as a teenager to I'll get the milk, I'll get the bread. Like now I have to because I have high risk parents, because they're old.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Amazing. Well, we're super happy to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my God, of course. And before we jump in, I want to talk about a very exciting opportunity for those of you watching. As you know, this show has grown in the past 5 days. Our viewership has skyrocketed into the high teens. So lots of eyeballs, lots of traffic. And so I wanted to announce a very special partnership opportunity, marketing opportunity, really. And it's in the form of our daily dollar sponsorship program. That's right. You can get in front of nearly 15 people.
I love
the low price of a single dollar. And I'm not joking. And this is very serious. So if you're interested, please DM me. I'll give you more information on that. But I just wanted to let the folks know you're watching, get in on the ground floor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Great opportunity.
Oh yeah, especially. So. I mean, that's smart.
Thanks. Well, the way that I like to start out these shows is with a question, and everyone watching, I would encourage you to answer this question in the comments below. But Meghan, what's making you happy right now?
Right now, this light beam in my face, that looks like I'm, that's making me happy right now. But what's making me happy, besides also wearing a robe, is the sunshine. Is so important. The sunshine is really important. It's really making me happy, and also, that's making me happy. But just enjoying that, and just I'm trying to learn how to do the splits right now.
Love that so much.
That's the goal. Because you have time, and then your parents are talking to you about, picking up from dinner and doing the dishes, because it's one of my chores now. You can just start doing the splits and practicing. That's what
you're like, Mom, I can't actually. I can't go to the store. I have splits practice for the next 30 minutes. As you can see on my calendar, the next 30 minutes are blocked for splits.
I got to keep a routine, Ma.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think what's making me happy is this new chair that I'm sitting in.
Oh, is it
as
brand
you can
new?
See, this lovely faux leather chair. Yeah, I was sitting in one before, but it didn't have a back on it. And so I was getting all hunched, troll back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's the technical medical term for it.
Troll back.
And so, yes, troll back, yes. And so I'm very excited about this chair because as you can see, it very well supports my back and my head. It has a headrest, so I could even, just like sit here and talk like this if I wanted to.
Does it have wheels?
It does have wheels. It actually has 6 wheels.
There's nothing more powerful than like sliding to something that you have to do. I feel.
I agree.
I mean,
I agree with you.
Move. To be like, hold on.
I wheeled over to Target the other day. Everyone was looking at me. They were like, "Why are you in here with this chair?" And I was like
practice social
step
distancing.
Off, bro. Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
I'm practicing social distancing.
Yeah, exactly. Amazing. So next up, random question of the day. Megan, are you ready for your random question?
The answer is yes.
Okay, let's see. I'm pulling this up here. All right, here we go. Random question for Megan. I'm going to generate it now. Here we go. Megan, you're in the circus. Would you rather be the person with their head inside the lions' mouths or get shot out of the cannon?
Get shot out of the cannon.
That was very quick. It's almost like you were expecting that question. Have you answered this question before?
No, but I mean, think about it. One, the lion, that's fun, sure. But, it's not like a roller coaster or a ride, and there's a chance you get your head cut off. Cannon, boom, there's a net at the end that catches you. So every night you get to go on the front row of a roller coaster, and everyone's like, ah!
Cheering for you. I see no downsides to being shot out of a small cylinder with high level explosives. I see no downside to that. So I actually would agree with you.
What would you choose?
No, I would take that too. I would get, I think I'm in agreement with you there. I think I would get shot out of a cannon. That just makes the most logical sense.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What would you go see? Like there's 2 circus tents, one with people putting their head in the line, one people getting shot out of a cannon.
Oh, see, but there's a difference though, because one is what I would prefer doing and the other is what I would prefer watching. Well, and I would prefer watching someone interact with a large, dangerous animal, but I would prefer to be shot out of a cannon.
You want to see someone get their head chopped off.
I'm not saying that that's going to happen. I'm just saying it's a high likelihood, and that's why I would buy a ticket for it. So, okay. Question for me. Do you think any kind of afterlife exists? That is a very different question than your question. Let's see. I'm going to say no, I don't think so. Not in like the typical sense, like the heaven and hell sense. I think that in I'm made of energy, you're made of energy. And when we die, we join collective energy, but I don't think there's any like pearly gates or anything. So what do you think?
I do. I absolutely do. Why not? Sure. You know what? Let's believe in it all. Screw it. If we're wrong, who cares? We're dead. Why not?
There's something to live for. I love that.
Why not?
Very much so.
Afterlife. What does it hurt?
Totally. So I'm very excited for this next portion. Video of the day.
Yes.
Because Megan sent me a wonderful
I sent you a lot
montage, but it was so perfect and wonderful. So here we go.
Okay.
This is the exact vibe that I'm looking for on this show. So we got some April Fool's Day quarantine pranks.
Isn't this so good? This is okay. I love it.
It's like really terrible. She freaks out.
This one's terribly mean. I think that's a cheap April Fool's, just dumping water on somebody.
I agree.
Now
very low. This is genius.
This is oh my gosh, it's a shoe, Grandma. This one I'm gonna do one day for sure. Like you can't. I love these ones too.
Was he done with water?
This is funny. I love pranks, dude, but they gotta be good, like this. And you gotta be careful who you do it.
But then it was in that egg.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Oh, this person. What's he screaming about? I forgot that one. now see that sucks. I think him.
Oh, what?
Right?
Straight in his
See,
throat.
that's scary. Oh, look at that. See that? I like it when they trick. I don't know.
That's a
That was-
cheap shot, I think,
It's a
with the
cheap
pie.
shot, dude. That's funny. That's funny.
That's better. I would agree.
That's
That
better.
requires some preparation. So
There's some dignity and there's some a moral compass you have when you're pranking somebody, you know?
I would agree.
Like giving your boyfriend
That's pretty genius, actually.
got ya. Oh, I really want to do this one to my parents while I'm here. This one I want to do. Look at that. What? Got ya. Now what?
Oh, now
Bye.
she's got away.
This one's funny. Cheap. Oh, you really hurt me. You killed me. Oh, gotcha. I've done those.
Oh, bro, that's that's
I know,
rude,
that's
man.
a big one,
Can you
so-
imagine if that was if you did that, like you thought that you accidentally just like low key
Oh, well, I
crippled
used to
somebody?
do, when I was in high school, I used to do like, oh, I'm hurt, but whatever. And I played softball in the summertime. There's this girl that stopped messing around with me. I jumped on her back. She flipped me over and I broke my collarbone. And she goes, and she's like, and I'm like, and people are like, stop yelling, Megan. Stop it.
And you're like, can you see that my shoulder is now
Like,
separated
like-
from the
like,
rest
it
of my
was
chest?
definitely the boy who cried wolf. Nobody believed me. So you gotta be cautious with those pranks because there'll come a time when that girl really is hurt and everyone's gonna say, sorry, Susan.
What's the best prank that you ever pulled?
The one that first comes to mind. Well, I did a lot to my brother growing up, but the first one that comes to mind, these lights, is I told him there's a fire.
Mhm.
I told him there's a fire and like woke him up and like opened the window and had him go out on the roof and shut the window.
Like what? But was that part of the safety plan, or was that
Yeah.
like
And
he
there's
just
a fire, there's
believed
a
you
fire.
that he was like, yes, I need to go out on the roof because there's a fire?
Yeah. There's a fire. There's a fire. Yeah, it didn't.
No bueno.
got a friend here.
I
Maybe
feel
we'll-
really bad
Mhm.
for all the pranks that I would pull as a kid. I would just scare
What?
the shit out of my mom.
What'd you do?
Which is so because she's like the kindest human that has literally ever lived.
Yeah, she
I would just hide places. Like I would hide at the top of the stairs, and then she would like walk up and like turn the lights on at the top of the stairs, and I'd be like right there.
Oh my god.
Or I'd like get in the back of the couch and like wait for her to sit down, and then just like
And the grab her leg.
grab her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. Pretty
Yeah.
brutal.
Those ones are innocently fun,
That's
right?
true.
I mean, everybody does, even as an adult, like the,
It's low preparation, but it's also pretty funny. So I would lie. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't funny.
I'm not scaring you for you. I'm scaring you for me.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. Yeah. What do you think this is?
What do you think this is for you? This whole
Amazing.
thing is for me.
So last part of this show, or second to last part of this show, rather, is
Oh,
quote of the day. I know it's just like a little snippet of goodness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Quote of the day is: there's only one way to avoid criticism. Do nothing, say nothing, be nothing.
Oh,
Aristotle.
That is really good. That's really good. And I think what's interesting about this whole quarantine thing or whatever is that it's getting people to kind of create more, do more. I'm definitely a millennial that just got on TikTok.
What's your name on TikTok?
Oh my gosh, I don't know okay. So my friends joke around that I have this rapper name. I don't rap. I just the only thing I say is Little Megs. Anyways, it's little. I don't even know my
How do you
name.
spell it?
Okay, at little and then MEZ16. So I don't know what I'm doing.
Was it
but-
like this?
Oh my god.
Everyone go follow Megan on TikTok. She's got some pretty bomb material. She sent me some of it earlier. So
You can literally, my face is literally turning red because in my head while I joined this, like this is serious. In my head, I joined this and I was like, okay, nobody's following me. This is a perfect platform for me to practice putting myself out there, exercising that muscle, being silly, like just there's no judgment, there's no anything. I have no followers. It's perfect. So it's just like great you did that. Thank you. It is perfect, but
Now you'll have 15 new followers. Everyone that has watched the show.
But it's important, like if you do nothing or whatever, it's important to be silly and be playful, and there's power in that, and there's power in vulnerability. And so I think that we need to be, exploratory, of this time, I
Totally
mean,
agree.
and if you don't want to be and you're rewatching episodes, it's okay.
I think that's so important. I found the exact same, you and I were talking about this beforehand, but it was like the last 2 weeks for me have been some of the most creative in a sense, because I'm like, I can't run around and like distract myself with all the stuff that I used to do, like going out to get coffee with people or like going to networking events, whatever it is. Like I have to be pretty much at home at my desk. And so I've just found myself called to do like, even this was like a night, I was like week and a half ago, I was like, I think I just want to do this because it would be fun. And I think that people would enjoy it. And like, I also get to like lean into a part of myself that I don't normally get to in the rest of the work that I do. So I totally agree with you. And the other thing that I've found too, is like, I've spent so much of my life trying to like be everything for everybody and like, not say anything that would upset anyone or like just basically to be liked by everybody. But it's like when you do that, you like totally take all the wind and all the power out of your own voice, and you totally take away any opportunity to like make a difference for people, because it's just super flat. Like it's not you, it's not authentic.
Right. And so you're not doing anything.
Exactly. So it's like
you're Aristotle.
When you get criticized, then it's like, then I'm like, okay, I'm doing something right. I'm making some waves.
Right.
Yeah,
so if you never put yourself out there, you never have to worry about that. And so that's why I got the TikTok. So basically what you're telling me is you're going to join TikTok.
That's exactly. I've actually had multiple people be like, yo, you need to like, because it actually is a really great for a bit from a business perspective. Like it's so, there's so much, like it's growing so quickly that like if you start to put out like decent content, you can get a ton of followers very, very quickly. So all that to say, I can't wait to know you when you're TikTok famous, and I'll have you back on, and it'll be like TikTok star Meghan Powell.
I just think it's great to like just be silly and be, and just to, because normally I'm like, do I want to say that? Do I want to do that? And it's like,
just do it.
Nobody cares. Just
do
be silly.
Yeah. Shut up and talk more. Yeah.
Which I do also love on there, that all the what's the generation under us?
Gen Z.
I guess there's all these things where people are they're all ticked off that TikTokers. There's a bunch of ticked off TikTokers that millennials are and their parents are coming in, and so they're all ticked off.
Oh, I didn't come here to watch parents.
It's hilarious, and people's parents are like, I just competed with my daughter, blow me up, and so people's parents like are joining it, and then now have a ton more followers than their. And they're secretly recording their teenagers that are just livid.
It's chaos. I love it.
Chaos. So that's what I'm doing.
I love it. Well, so
I was gonna say, I'm telling you, I really did just like revert back to high school.
That's the best way to be honest with you. There were parts of myself that I liked in high school, and there were parts of myself that I didn't like in high school.
Yeah.
And
that's
that.
Yeah. You just don't really expect to be like moved back home. But...
Surprise. Amazing. Well, Megan, do you have
Yes.
any parting words for the folks listening? Anything to leave us with? Any gems, wisdom?
I think I heard this thing. I think I'm looking around and I'm just like, wow, I'm really blessed. I'm really grateful. And I know a lot of our good friends are going through some hard times right now. And I think that we should just be kind to ourselves first. Because what I did read this one thing where somebody was saying, hey, it's okay. However you're handling this, it's a pandemic. Nobody we've never done this before. So if you're rewatching a bunch of episodes, or you're coming out of it learning, 8 languages and know how to play classical piano, just don't share it all in one post. You know what I mean? Like, just We don't care.
Break it up.
Yeah,
If
if you want to dress up or if you want to wear a robe, like it's okay. Like we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, you know.
if you eat cookies 3 meals a day, is that a problem, or is that still like okay?
Only if you dip some of them in milk.
Okay, cool. So milk is fine. Okay, good. I'm good then. I'm good then. Amazing. Well, Meghan, it
Oh,
has
you're
been
amazing.
a joy. Thank you so much for
It's
coming
always
on,
so fun talking with you.
sharing your energy. I love you very, very much.
Love you as
And
well.
I'm very excited for you to come back to Chicago,
I
kick it with
know.
me.
I
But
know.
in the meantime, stay safe, have fun
I
in your
will.
pool. Hopefully it cools down.
Yes,
I
Mom,
won't say.
I'll get the dishes in just a second. I'm so sorry. My parents.
I'll let you go. I'll let you go. I'll let you go.
I got it. I'm sorry. I gotta go. I gotta clean up.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. I'm coming, Mom.